Good morning, Boker Tov. May it be a good day. Besoros Tovos for Klal Yisrael. I want to thank our generous sponsors of 10 Minutes of Meaning, Shmuel and Esther Shaiwitz, in honor of their parents and children, and continue to invite those who have not yet contributed to our global campaign. If you are a member of BRS, you're doing your part. If you're not, but yet you come to daven here and benefit from our minyanim. If you enjoy the coffee and donuts, if you listen, watch, read online, please join our global campaign, brsonline.org/global. We got an incredible matching gift of $50,000. The next $50,000 matches and helps us complete our campaign. And we thank you for your help. brsonline.org/global. We're on the 26th chapter of Mesillas Yesharim. The Ramchal is finishing his formula to the best and better version of ourselves with the midah of Kedusha, with the attribute of how to live with holiness and sanctity, how to live with mindfulness and consciousness, how to attach ourselves to Hashem such that every decision, everything we do, all is connected to Him. Klal Davar. Here's the klal, says the Ramchal. Inyan HaKedusha sheyeh adam davei kol kach be'elokav ad sheb'shum ma'isa asher yasa lo yipared v'lo yazuz mimenu yizbarach. When we live for holiness, not happiness, every decision, every action, every thought, every behavior is guided, informed, inspired by what does Hashem want me to do? What does Hashem expect me to do? What will Hashem hold me accountable for what I do? Lo yipared, I can't separate from that. It's part of our consciousness, our identity. It's part of our thought process and the filter through which we experience and perceive the world. As a result, the physical objects that we make use of will be transformed and will be elevated by the use of them to a greater degree than we will be declined. Meaning, we're made up of a neshama and a guf. We're a soul and a body. When we interact with the physical material world, it can bring us down. We are indulging the lowest part of who we are, our physical being. But when we do so with a consciousness and a mindfulness of godliness, then instead of being somehow diminished, instead of being lessened or lowered by our contact with the physical material world, we actually transform it. We raise it up. We bring it with us. It means when you go to sleep, you say to yourself, I'm going to sleep so that I have the energy to better be on my mission of serving Hashem. When I eat, I'm eating to the extent that this is healthy and good and fuels me to be able to serve Hashem. When I say this, am I fulfilling my purpose on my mission? Every decision, every behavior, what I look at, where I go, what I do, it's all about Him. This depends on, and here the Ramchal essentially outlines the most important quality, what will define our very lives, and that is so it depends on constantly focusing our mind and our intellect on Hashem's greatness, and how exalted He is, on His holiness, until we find ourselves until we are attaching ourselves and are acting angelic, even while we are in this world. This is our mission, and this is our purpose. Mindful and meaningful Yiddishkeit. It's what all too often is missing and lacking, even within chinuch environments, where we are inspiring and teaching our children to memorize, to spit back, to have incredible knowledge, what to behave and do and perform in terms of boundaries. All that's wonderful. But is it informed and animated by a relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, with the Melech Malchei Amlachim? Are we transforming our lives to live mindful and meaningful Torah lives? Mindful always that He's watching, that He's with us, that He has expectations, that He holds us accountable, that we are on a mission, that we serve Him. And meaningful, because when one leads that mindful life, one taps into what is meaningful. So this is our mission. This is what we're trying to do. The Mesillas Yesharim is revealing the secret. How do we get to this? Mindfulness. Mindfulness, mindfulness, mindfulness. And as we've shared before, it's a challenge in every generation. It's particularly a challenge in ours, because the world we are living in is designed to be mindless, to distract us, to tempt us, to divide us, to fragment us. It is designed to entice us to be mindless in all that we're doing. All the marketing and all the technology, it is all designed, literally social media, get lost in scrolling and watching and losing yourself in other people's lives, and reality TV, it's all the whole world. And the marketing world is designed, be mindless. Don't pay attention. Don't be thoughtful. Don't be focused. Don't have good judgment. Be mindless. Be mindless. So the inertia is against us. The effort it takes to say in this world that we're living in, despite what might be in our pocket, buzzing and beeping and vibrating and trying to get us lost in it, I'm choosing to be mindful all the time nonetheless. Biyosichla v'daito kvuim tamid, like we read last Shabbos. Tamid, the most important pasuk, the Medrash or the Ein Yaakov quotes, voted on the real mission statement and motto of the Jewish people is tamid, to consistently and constantly live mindful and focused lives, to not lose our cool. Shivisi Hashem, tamid, and tamid means I'm always, whatever I'm doing, I'm calm. Hishtavus, equanimity, calmness. Hashem is with me. However this is meant to go, and what am I meant to do, and how am I meant to behave, and what am I meant to learn from it, and how can I be accountable to it? All of this is the path towards Kedusha. To live a life of holiness and sanctity is not like other religions. It's not to live a life of abstinence. It's not to live a life apart from physical pleasure. That's not Kedusha. That's not holiness. To live a life of holiness is when we sleep, it's to serve Him, and I eat, it's to serve Him. And if I'm experiencing recreation, it's to recreate myself so I can get back to serving Him. And what I say and where I go and what I look at and what I listen to and what I do and what I wear and what I buy, all of it is because I'm serving Him. I have a mission, I have a purpose. I'm mindful of His presence in my life. That's Kedusha. Nothing wrong with eating and drinking and going and enjoying the world Hashem gave us, but when we transform it and elevate it, that is our definition of Kedusha. Another definition of Kedusha is contributing to the global campaign, expressing gratitude and appreciation if you benefit. Again, if you're not a member, please do your part. Help us with our matching, our wonderful, generous matching, birasonline.org/global. And we continue in 15 minutes with Living with Emunah.